all disabilities are visible. In fact, in some cases, the people you encounter every day may never know that you live with one. My name is Courtney in the store, and I too was not aware of my disability and thought that the extra steps I had to take to listen were normal. However, over time, I began realizing it was abnormal, that in order for me to understand auditory information, I had to read lips and relearn information taught in class over and over again. I began to struggle and encounter more adversity in school, and my parents began receiving notices about my declining academic performance. I was receiving grades from A's to F's in practically every subject, which had both my teachers and parents baffled. And this is where my story begins, for I was diagnosed with auditory processing disorder. After years of therapy and working towards learning the way I needed to learn, I felt it was my time to give back and help individuals with disabilities like me. Prior to entering high school, I began volunteering in therapy sessions for children with a variety of neurological disabilities. More specifically, I encountered children affected by autism for the first time. I documented challenges the students had, which eventually led to the next 3 years in which I focused on autism research. These experiences allowed me to not only gain confidence in my academic abilities, but also help those with similar disabilities. I won science fair titles at the regional, state, and international levels. At my presentations, there were several visitors that had first-hand experiences with children with autism, who went on to implement the techniques I discovered through my research, including improved communication and sensory regulating tools. Such presentations allowed me to see the direct impact research can have on the public. I wanted to dig deeper, so I began volunteering at a neuroscience lab where I was exposed to the field of bioinformatics. I worked on a project related to computational drug discovery and could see the impact such projects have on medicine and helping understand disabilities like mine. The summer prior to entering college, I had a thought. If we can use computation for drugs, why can't we do the same for vaccines? So along with a few friends, we developed an algorithm called Genes for Vaccines that predicts vaccine sequences for novel pathogens. I went on to study biotechnology and biomedical sciences at the University of Central Florida, where I continued my work on genes for vaccines. Our algorithm was granted an opportunity to participate in the UCF-NSF I-Corps program, but despite my research endeavors, I struggled in my coursework. Throughout college, I had professors tell me to switch my major and seek other career paths. However, I persevered and overcompensated for my learning differences and graduated in 3.5 years. I then sought to take my inevitable curiosity to the next level, and am now a second-year bioinformatics PhD student at Georgia Tech, working on developing computational tools to study the etiology of diseases and disorders. I am proud to now be using my tools to identify repurposed drugs for COVID-19. I am thankful for the gifts my disability has given me, and I believe that all individuals with disabilities have a gift. And these gifts are what put all of us in the limelight.